Philadelphia. I'm Philip Neimark, the founder of the IFA Foundation International. I'd like to welcome you to simply the next iteration of the weekly Ifascope. As most of you know, I've kind of ramped up the Ifascope to give you more explanation as well as the information that I guess you're looking for. Before I get started on this, I'd like to remind you about my wife Ia Vasa's web seminar, which she does every week on Wednesday. And if you'd like to take part in that, please do. All you have to do is send her an email. You can find that on our website at the ifafoundation.org and say, hey, I'd like to get in on this. There's no cost, there's no obligation. What there is a whole bunch of learning, and that's basically what separates us from a whole lot of the people out there. This week, the universe is sending us the information of Obara ED. Obara, of course, is the sign for male Babalao. For non-initiates, it is a sign of an assertive male. Okay, what do women do about this? Well, it means everybody should be a little more assertive in this sense. But if you're initiated male, if you're initiated to Ifa, it means that you need to ramp up your Ifa work to an even higher level. On a more simplistic sense, it is the necessity of your asking for and getting what it is that you want. Getting those things which are important and that you deserve, male or female. On the emotional spiritual side, of course, we have ED. ED is the inherent full spectrum sign of Oshun, and that is everything from sensuality to children to curiosity, etc., etc. Those are the traits that you need to use, in order to keep your emotional self in sync with the universe. All of this is about keeping you in sync with the universe. So, on the everyday side, you need to be assertive, to ask for what it is that you want, and on the emotional spiritual side, you need to be looking for joy, curiosity, etc. Now, is it good fortune or bad fortune? Well, it comes in very good fortune, and that is Ogunda Meiji. That means Ogun on both sides of the equation. Now, normally we would just say, hey, that's great. What's the Abo? Let's get it done and, have a nice week. But let's take a look here and see what the results of this are. Because the area of impact is likely to be our victory over difficulties. I used to refer to this as the good news, bad news in that one, you have difficulties, and two, you're going to be, successful in overcoming them. But here we can look and see, hey, here is something that every one of you are going through that is making this week very difficult. That some blockage or some impediment in your path is keeping you away from getting what it is that you want or deserve, and for being as joyous as you would like. That's the secret here, because Ogunda Meiji is tremendously strong. So, obviously, the Odu here, the Ibo here is to Ogun, which makes a tremendous amount of sense. And here, the offering should be Pepe. Those are the small black peppers, whole peppercorns, to Ogun. What you want to do is take down Ogun, or take whatever you're using for Ogun, light a white tea candle, offer maybe a small handful of these in a dish, or just, in the container, or whatever you're using, and pray to Ogun to give you the strength to get through the difficulties that you're facing, and the joy to enjoy what is waiting for you at the end. Sound good? Sounds good to me too. Until next week, love and blessings.